Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Running back, time I wasted. Time I had, poured out the words. Hourglass, all my patience. Till left alone. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Running back, time I wasted. Time I had, poured out the words. Hourglass, all my patience. Everlasting, no.
Oh, Dante. Donatello. I don't know why I said that. What was this guy typing up?
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Running back,
Time I'm wasting. Time I have
hourglass, all my patience. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Running back, time I wasted. Time I had, poured out the words. Hourglass, all my patience. Everlasting, no.
Interesting.
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back, time I wasted.
From my head and on and on and on. I know, dude. I love this song. I love this song. Also, it's copyright free, dude. So, bro, it's by one of my favorite artists, Chuck Schuton. Oh, bro, here. Let me. Dude, there's this crazy one that he did. Oh, wait. Oh wait, so anyways, going back to here. Yeah. Patience Chuck Schuton. I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but dude, there's also this track here that he made quite recently. This one, that goes wild. Here, this song goes wild. This song goes wild. I'm like, bro. And then the comments on this too, bro. It's just a vibe. Yeah. Also, I like Leeway too. Give me a little leeway. I just need a time to myself. Make it like the cloud and back up faster. I ain't been inclined to care enough. Yeah, I get some leeway.
You wanna settle down?
I call you bluff.
Judging by the sound.
Or what you want.
Is that really me? Cause if I do recall you saying, you was like, I don't have to be this way.
Nope. We're still working on that today.
Think that like a change.
Oh, after what you believe, I doubt it.
If I had to give my side, let's agree.
To disagree, yeah. Over rather civil way. Leeway. When you're not around, I'm by myself. Wait,
did you hear that? Sorry, listen closer.
when you're not around, I'm by myself. Then I get some leeway.
Sitting on the couch.
This is fun as hell. I can eat at home like fun to hell. That's a 2-for-1 deal, call me Supercell.
Oh, and also like,
I am gonna be this way. That's just who I've meant to be, and I don't see a need to change. All up to what you perceive, I doubt it.
if I had to give my side,
Let's agree to disagree, yeah. Move about a separate way. La 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 la. It is another lock-in session. I just gotta get the vibes out right. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the vibes were in, and then after that, you're like, bro, this song, bro, that's my lock-in song. Toss until I'm numb, but until I still love you. La, la. Nothing, nothing. I just need some time to myself. Make it like the cloud and back up faster. I've been inclined to care enough. You wanna settle down, I call you bluff. Judging by the sound of what you want. Is that really me? Cause if you do recall you saying, you was like, I don't like to be this way. That's just who I choose to be, yeah. You don't think that I could change? All up to what you perceive, I doubt it. Let's agree to disagree and move about a separate way. La 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 la. Okay, lock in. We're locking in now. Actually, you know what? There's a okay. No, locking in. I was about to show you another locking song. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Dante. Yeah, I'll give you a like for that one. All right. Dancing to the sound of laughter. All right, first what we gotta do here is we actually gotta look at our ads. No. Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you've known that you. Yeah, I think the original's doing way better. I mean, it's actually doing pretty good, like, but still. I think broad US with no advantage plus. No, we did actually one with no advantage plus. This one worked with advantage plus. Interesting. Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you know that you. No lurking here. Happy with the sound of laughter. That's really good. And I also think this is good, but I'm not sure. Alright, cool. So I'm not gonna change anything right now, but we do need to make another ad set for actually I'm gonna put that on my whiteboard. I should probably have my whiteboard like right here. add another aspect, you know? Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you know, and it's
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back, time I wasted, time I had, one after one is a hourglass. All my patience, memories and love and advice. You know I
can't breathe with the sound of laughter. Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you know is a paradise.
all my patience, never less to know.
Okay. Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you know is a hourglass. Okay, so we're not gonna watch this now, but I did go ahead and star it. School games, don't have anything to do in here. Let's go back to my thing. Just double check. No, don't got anything in here. And I think we're all good. Let me double check these guys. How and 60 Gaze plus Vegas update. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Just like a laughter. Time I wasted, time I had, and all that you know, and it's a hourglass.
Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Run it back, time I wasted, time I had, one after one.
Time I last,
All my patience,
no. Okay.
In today's video, we're going to talk about the school business model, and we're going to break down the overall big picture. And this is a great exercise that I personally love myself. And I think what I'm going to give you in today's video is going to give you a lot of clarification, because you're going to get a 30,000 foot kind of overview of what your business is going to look like when you dive into the online education space using school. It's a very simplistic exercise, but it makes your plan visual. And yeah, very excited to share with this video today. So let's just dive right into it, right? So let's dive into the model. Here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the big picture and then the summary at the end. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to give you everything you need, and then it's up to you today to tweak this to your own liking. And now it's really when we start to make this thing real. We start to actually plan real stuff that we're going to do. And very, very powerful stuff. As always, make sure that you join the newsletter for recording updates regarding the course. Also follow me on social media for exclusive content, where I basically show live how I'm growing my own online education business. And share this course as well. You know this by now. I need your guys' help to let's start a revolution and change people's lives together. Let's help more and more people around the world to start online education businesses. As you now know from the previous video, the list is basically endless when it comes to the amount of communities that can get built on the internet with school and courses. So it's huge. Just share this with other people. Warning, this is the most important video in the entire course I'm going to give you today. You're going to go to maxinspiration.com/big-picture.
I hate doing this. I don't. I mean, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't.
And we're going to open up this link, and you will be taken to Figma. Now, Figma is a tool. If you go to figma.com, I think, you will be able to download Figma. Now, I'm actually opening up my own file, so I'm not going to show that. But if I do it like this, Figma, you can download Figma to your computer. So you can either use the desktop or the browser version, as we showed you, or you can actually download Figma, as you can see here, Figma, to your desktop. And I highly recommend that you do that. For this sixth video today, I'm just going to show you the browser version, right? Or actually, let me pause the video, open up the computer version. All right, so now you can see that I'm actually inside of the Mac version of Figma, and I do up to the left here, you can see I have the big picture, which is my own business, and then to the left, I have the school masterclass version I'm going to give you. I use the exact same stuff of mine, but you have to tweak this for your own business, obviously. So here's how it works. If we begin to the left, right, this is where we have your business, right? So here we have the current situation and desired situation, and also kind of your messaging slogan, right? So you can tweak this to I help niche to get your sold with your offer. This is only for internal purposes, right? So this is just to keep you on the ball on what it is you're actually doing. This might evolve over time as well, how you want to word this or how you want to rephrase this. So it's just a great thing to have this on your computer as kind of a living document that you can change. Then current situation, you can put in the answer here. You know, the current situation, regarding puppies, let's say, what's their current situation and what's their desired situation. And then also how do you help them to do this? Well, here's your answer. Here's basically your course that you're selling to them, right? So that's basically the transformation that we're doing for them, right? Then if we go to the right here, you will see that we have the next one called traffic. And the traffic one, it's basically just different sources of traffic that you're going to use in your business. And you can plan this out. Here are the traffic sources in my business. The green ones are the organic traffic sources, meaning traffic sources that I don't pay for, right? So that can be a YouTube channel. I think that having a YouTube channel when you're creating the school business model is like one of the, if not the most powerful traffic sources that you can have. Because again, if you're creating a school community for puppies, let's say, the puppy market on YouTube is huge. It gets so much views on YouTube, it's not even funny because there's so many people getting new puppies all the time they're googling for, right? So
true. Free puppies.
We have a separate
That's so true.
That covers everything about how I grow my YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about that more about in later in this school master course as well, right? But I have YouTube channel, the TikTok and Instagram, for example, creating short form content, very, very powerful as well. YouTube is mostly long form, right? But you can post short form on TikTok and Instagram, and also on YouTube as well. Recording shorts, just like long form, short form, also newsletter, very, very powerful. This is something that I'm going to start leveraging more and more now this year and going forward, because the more successful people I listen to who run to make a lot of money from online education, they are using email marketing very, very well. And this is something that is very easily overlooked because we think, hey, building up an email newsletter and emailing them, some people oversee it. I've done that for quite a long time, but building up an email list and leveraging it and actually providing real value to the email list and promoting the stuff that you have to sell as well is very, very perfect. That's what I do with my email list. And I ask you guys to sign up to as well, full transparency, right? I want to get as many of you guys to sign up to my email newsletter because that way I can stay in front of you, I can build a relationship with you, I can provide even more value to you, and I can also share when I'm releasing stuff for the course, right? When I'm releasing stuff into the course, I can let you know immediately. right? So very, very powerful. And then also school posts. Inside of school, you can also create posts for a community, right? This is also a huge thing. And you can also send out emails to the people in your school community from within school. So it's like school is almost like having an integrated emails newsletter in the school. It's extremely powerful. Again, it's built by Sam, like he knows what he's doing. So that's something to leverage as well. And then here underneath we have cold ads, right? YouTube ads and meta ads, which is basically Facebook and Instagram. And we teach you exactly how to run ads inside Max Premium as well, inside of the MediaBank Mastery classroom. So if this is something you want to dive into eventually and spend money on ads as well to grow communities, we can teach you exactly how to do that and how to do it with a funnel and how to track it with tracking tools like Kairos, just planting some seeds into your head. But these are the traffic channels. Then funnel, right? Now, this funnel, a funnel, for those of you who have no idea what a funnel is, a funnel is basically a page on the internet with a sole mission to get people to buy, essentially. If you have a website, right? On a website, you have a bunch of different, if I open up my website, right? Let's see here. Like this is a website, maxcreation.com. This is a website with a menu, a bunch of buttons, and etc., etc. A funnel is more something that looks like this, right? This is more so a funnel. It's just a headline, sub-headline, and a call to action. There's no other buttons to push. There's one thing to do, right? So how to turn your, like free math class reveals, how to turn your passion or skills into profitable online course in 2024. Learn the framework I used to make 84,000 in 4 months and 655,000 in my first year by launching course, teaching what I love with no ads, brand, or follow, right? So that's the difference between the website with just a bunch of information buttons, and the funnel is just a pure for sales tool.
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back, time I wasted. Turn my head, one after one. It's a hourglass. All my patience, everlasting, no. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Run it back, time I wasted. Turn my head, one after one. It's a hourglass. All my patience, everlasting, no.
All right, we back.
Guide people through the process. And the funnel that I'm using as of right now, and I'm going to use this course as well, is we have a
Oh.
page, which is basically this, where people opt in, and then we have a VSL page. VSL stands for Video Sales Letter, and an example like that would be this, for example. Again, we have the same headline, but here we have a video, like step 1, step 2,
Oh.
right? So here's a video. It's a sales letter in a video format, right? Where I tell people about my free community. I tell people how to start, run, and grow, or create and launch online courses, right? And then it takes them to my free community, and then my free community sells them into Max Premium, right? So I opt into VSL and then into the free course. Over time, I think, yeah, so this is a timeless sales machine mechanism online. It's super simplistic, but it's timeless. It's working now. It's been working for the past. Since internet came around. It's probably going to continue to work pretty much forever. But obviously here we have a unique thing where we're not trying to get people on the phone and sell them something. We're just like, here's how I do something. Here's a free video sharing to you in a video how to do something. And if you want to learn how to do it, here's a free course. And then from the free course, we're then promoting our products, which is just makes it a no-brainer thing. But what my point here is that as well, that school or Sam Ovens, who's in the school, and his team, what they're doing now is that instead of having this on a separate page, they're actually, school is like a funnel in itself. It has, an about page when you joined Max Free, for example. We have an about page and you click to join that page. We had a video on the page also when you bought into Max Premium. If you're inside Max Premium already, that's also like a funnel, right? You landed on a landing page and then you can watch a video there and then you can buy it. So right now, this is kind of what our funnel looks like. But over time, I think it's all just going to be on school, essentially. And we're going to teach you all of this inside of the Max Premium when we talk about how to scale your course. So that's the funnel or the sales process. Then we have the products right here. So we zoom into the products. So this is my two products, right? And this is how I sell it. And this is how I recommend that you do as well. I have Max Free, right? This is my free community. And instead of Max Free, I get, in my case, I have my the FSMA course and also the school masterclass, the light version, basically, right? And then from this, it's basically selling people into Max Premium. That's my premium course, right? And it costs, $39 to $297 a month. Here you can have whatever price range you want. We started with $98, and I don't know, at the time of this recording, it might be higher. We most likely increase over time. But here you can just set what your price is going to be, and here you can kind of start to map out what classroom do they get access to when they pay, right? So here, for example, you can have one classroom that they get for free, or like week one of your premium classroom, and if they want access to the whole thing, they buy into your premium thing, right? So it's very, very simplistic, right? Traffic, or like overall business, like what is it we're doing? What traffic channels do we have? What does our funnel look like? What products do we have? We have the free one into the premium one, and then goals. Here you can just write down your goals. Put in your name here. So in my case, it would be Max Pearson goals. And here you can just I don't want to give you any exact examples here. I want you to write your goals down yourself. Maybe how many customers do you want? Or how many members do you want in your free community? Right here. How many members do you want in your paid community? Right here. How much money do you want to make this year? Right? Or whatever goals you have, you can write this down. Very, very powerful. Because I want you to review this Figma, with this software as well, this Figma document, like daily now going forward. And reviewing your goals is very, very powerful. And again, this gives you like an overview, the big picture of what it is you're actually working on, right? So that's the goals. Then I created a flywheel for you as well. This is the exact flywheel that I use in my business, and I encourage you to use the same because you're basically most likely going to build the exact same business, right? By creating and launching and scaling online courses with school, right? So here's what the flywheel is. And again, if I'm just keeping my lovely sister or my girlfriend here in mind, for example, and I want to explain to them what a flywheel is, here's how I would do it. Hopefully that will benefit you as well. So a flywheel, the whole idea of the flywheel is basically to set up your business in a way so that when you do something, it's going to make the next thing better. And when you make this thing better, it's going to make the next thing even better. And when you make this thing better, it's going to make the third thing better. And when you make the third thing better, it's going to feed into the original part better, which is going to make that better, and it's going to feed on it, or it's going to empower itself. It's like a windmill, right? It starts off slow. Maybe you need to like blow it yourself. We like give it some air. I don't know how you said it in English. You blow some air to it and it starts off slow, and then over time, the wind takes over, and then the flywheel really starts to take off, right? And just to illustrate this, flywheel, if I just search for flywheel, let's see what we get. Okay, flywheel wind. Let's see if we can get something from that. Yeah, like something like this, right? Obviously, this is like a big, big illustration. But like the more wind you get, and the more it starts to spin even faster, right? So it starts on top, right? So here it starts with sales. So you have maybe affiliate sales, you're promoting certain products, or you're selling your own product. I would actually argue here that we can just do product sales like that, because initially maybe you're not going to do any affiliate sales, but you're going to sell your own community, right? So here you have sales. On top is where you make the money because you're selling your product, and you have your product here, right? Your premium product. From those sales, you can reinvest that money into traffic, right? So you can, let's say, start a community, make $5,000 per month. Well, you can take a portion of that money and maybe you buy a camera, or you, like, honestly, in my case, I just use like an iPhone to record a lot of my videos, or maybe buy a little bit better mic so you can produce content, or maybe start to run a little bit of paid ads as well, right? So you start to pay a little bit of money to paid ads. From those paid ads, you start to get, or from organic content as well with YouTube, you start to get more people into your sales process, right? These funnel, you get people into your sales process right here, into your funnel. The more people you get into your funnel, the more people are going to sign up for free course, right? Free product, free course. Because again, if you go here, we have a funnel, opt-in, ESL, free course, you can do this. So we have people coming in, opting in, watching your video, going to your free course. Once they come into your free course right here, they eventually go into your premium product here as well. Right? So, here we actually need to right here, we have a free paid, like so. And also from this is something that at the time of this recording is not yet integrated into school, but I don't want to say that I know, but I think it's very, very likely that Sam Ovens is going to build in an affiliate program into school. Which an affiliate program, what that is basically that you can ask your people or your customers inside the free and paid community to share this community to other people, right? So let's say I tell you that you're here. If you share my free course with all of your friends, and if they can join my free community, and you can send them the link to join Max Free, and whenever they join, if they become a customer in the future, I will know that you were the one who got them into the free community because everything is on school. And when they join the paid community, I'm going to pay you 40% per month on everything that they pay me, right? So now I can incentivize you to share this with all of your friends, right? Very, very powerful. That's a powerful affiliate program. So imagine that. Imagine you have 5,000 people in your free community, and then you tell everybody that, hey, if you recommend this free community to your friends, and eventually they buy the paid community, I'm going to pay you 40% of what they're paying. So they're going to make money from recommending a free course to their friends and family. And this creates an affiliate flywheel in itself. Super powerful. Right now, this is not yet built into school. School have their own affiliate program, but only for school software. But not people cannot use it for their own individual communities. But it's coming because they have integrated payments and all that. So it is coming. I'm 100% sure of it. And when they do, super powerful. And as obviously you start to make more sales here, you get more affiliates, you make more money, you make the sales appear, and so the flywheel goes. Then the next month maybe you make 10K. Now you can invest more money to pay for organic traffic. Now you get even more people into the sales funnel, make more sales, and then make 15K. Now you can spend a little bit more. So the flywheel just become more powerful and powerful, right? And here on top, I've written invest as well. This is a crucial part of becoming an entrepreneur. Not only learning how to make money, but learning how to make money work for you as well. And that's another topic, but learning how to invest and not blowing your money on stupid stuff, but actually taking your money that you earn, that you work so hard for, actually creating a product and selling that product, and then using that money buying assets. You can buy different cryptocurrencies. I invest in Bitcoin, for example. This is no financial advice, but you can invest in cryptocurrencies. I'm a big believer in Bitcoin, or maybe you want to buy into like stocks or like index funds. Let's say I buy a lot of S&P 500 or world index funds, or maybe you want to buy into like invest into real estate, let's say, or maybe you want to buy into like other growth stocks, right? Maybe you believe that Bitcoin is going to be big, so you're not only investing into Bitcoin, but you're investing into companies that are growing because of Bitcoin success, right? You can do a bunch of stuff, but the main thing is that you invest your money, and because with inflation, your money is basically becoming less and less worth every single time. Even though the bank is paying you a little bit of interest in your money in the bank, you know, it's not the way to go. So you want to learn how to invest your money here. So that's another topic, right? So that's the flywheel. It's called the flywheel, and you don't really need to tweak this because this flywheel is basically built for you with this business setup. However, here underneath, here what I want you to do, because it's called mindset and flywheel. Here you can actually see my kind of vision map, and I want you to create your own, obviously. But here you can see like private jet, whatever man can conceive and believe and can achieve by Napoleon Hill. We'll have Call of Tunis, which is a beautiful building here in Gothenburg, some cars. You know, we have a New York building, $100 million for your business. I have Arnold here, great physique. I have my two products, Max Free, Max Premium. 1.5 million YouTube subscribers, 5 million TikTok followers, donating money to charity water. I have Sam and Alex Mosa here saying work harder. I have Jacob and Co-Watch. I don't know why, you know, it's a good guy to watch, just some inspiration, right? I have the school here. I have a future, like when I have 10,137 paid members, I'm gonna make close to $1 million per month. And here's like a high-level referral program as well, making millions of dollars from that. I have some images of some apartments in Dubai or some beautiful penthouses in Miami. And yeah, so it's just a great place to find inspiration, essentially, right? And yeah. So that's that. And then also here underneath you have your definite chief aim. So it says fill out this worksheet to set your main goal following Napoleon Hill's advice in Thinking More Rich. And if you haven't read this book, I could highly recommend it. If you remember from my story in week number 1, reading this book is what changed my life. It's what set me on the trajectory of starting an online business, right? So it's completely changed my life. And you also, if you remember Henry Ford, the quote by Henry Ford, right?
Bro, I don't know if I want to do this. I mean, I mean, I'm gonna do it because the course says to, and I'm gonna do it because the course says to, and I want to respect all the people's teachings, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I just don't. I don't think it's gonna help me right now, but who knows? It actually might really help me. So that's why I'm gonna do it.
Thinking is the hardest work we do, which is probably why nobody is doing it, essentially. I'm paraphrasing. But Napoleon Hill basically interviewed the most successful people back in, when he was alive, early 1900s, 1920s or whatever. No, he released the book in 1928, the first one, and then Thinking More Rich in like 30 something. So early 1900s, he interviewed those people like Andrew Carnegie and Henry Ford and presidents, etc. And he wrote this book, so I highly recommend it. And he has, in chapter number 2 on Desire, Thinking More Rich, he instructs you to do this thing. So write your goal. When will you achieve it? And what will you give back after you've achieved it, right? Read your answer out loud every single morning and night. This is crucial. This is like the thing. You want to read this text every single morning and night. So that's why I recommend you to come back to this Figma document every day, twice per day. This keeps your goal clear and your motivation strong. So write down what you want to achieve, when you will achieve it, and what you intend to give back after you've achieved it. So here's just an example that I got ChatGPT to write for me. So what I want to achieve: create and launch my own school community and course on puppy training, priced at $49 per month. The course will have 5 modules, with the first one offered for free in our school community, in our free school community. I will attract members to organic and paid YouTube traffic, leading to a landing page and a VSL funnel that introduces them to the free community. My aim is to enroll 500 active paying members within the first year, establishing a $24,500 per month business. When I will achieve it, within 1 year from today's date. What I intend to give back once I've achieved it: I will reinvest my profits into further business growth, assets, and personal development. I commit to maintaining a positive mindset, cultivating good habits, and nurturing my health. With my success.
Time I wasted, time I had, and all of the loneliness. Bro, he's stealing my exact numbers. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a course priced at $49 a month with 500 people within the first year, establishing $24,500 a month business. That's exactly what I was going for. Like, bro, I even have the calculator right here. Oh my god. That's crazy. Pre-watched.
Says I will buy my dream home and have the freedom to travel the world, experiencing new cultures and broadening my horizons. Here's an advice for you. Here's a tip for you. Make your goals so big that you're almost getting scared by them. You can see my image, right? I want to get $100 million per year business. Because what happens when you set big goals is that your brain starts to work on a problem-solving plane that's completely different than with a lower goal. So if you're going to dream, you might as well just dream big, right? So for you, creating a $24,500 per month business might feel huge for you. Might feel like crazy big for you. To me, it doesn't feel that big at all, right?
You know what?
So make sure that you select a very...
Dude, pre-watched. I was about to say, that doesn't feel big to me, so I need to make it bigger? Oh my god. This is terrible. So let me... Fuck. Alright, jeez. Alright.
Very big goal. And when you start to break this down, right, and you go through these exercises as we've done, you know that, I'm going to start selling it for $49. And maybe my goal first year is to get 1,000 members. Well, now I make it $49,000, right? So set a goal and what your goal is going to be. And once you achieve that goal, the cool thing with this business model is that it's scalable. That's also something you get for free with this business model. It's actually scalable. You can have 10 members in your premium, or you can have 10,000 members. You can have 1 million members paying you $49 per month. Right? So it's scalable. You're not selling a service where you have to actually do the service delivery yourself, selling your time. You're selling a course with community. So it's 100% scalable, which is also just genius with the subscription model, right? So I want you to write this down. Obviously, you can delete this, that are just instructions, but I want you to write and delete the example here as well. I want you to write this down, and I want you to create an image like this for yourself as well. You can use whatever tool you want to build an image like this. You can use Canva or Keynote or PowerPoint or whatever tool, just to do like a collage like this. And it's actually a very, very fun exercise to put together. Yeah, and I'm not really that materialistic of a guy. You know, I don't really know if I want to have a Bugatti or like fly a private jet. I most likely just want to live a very comfortable life and travel whenever I want to, and then just use my money to buy a bunch of assets and help people. Like buying a bunch of stuff, like in my head, since I know about investments and such, it's not like the smartest thing you can do. So, but then obviously, if you already have a bunch of money into investments, and then you can buy fun toys like this from the money that your assets are producing, right? But it can still be some motivations to just like, it's nice to see those crazy expensive apartments or penthouses to I don't know how much they sell for in Miami or and Dubai as well, and have this big aspiration of making $100 million a year. Like if somebody else can do it, like why can I do it? That's basically what confidence is. That's something I stop planning this video. But confidence, it's basically or self-confidence, right? Confide, which basically means trust in yourself, right? So confidence is just trusting in yourself, right? That's basically what it is. And for me, then confidence becomes the equation of confidence becomes very easy because it's just like, do I trust myself? Do I trust that I can achieve something?
I
and
do.
That is like, if somebody else can do it, then why can't I do it? Of course I can do it. And that's a great thing to do yourself as well, just to admit to yourself that, hey Max, talking to myself, I actually trust in me. I trust in myself. And it's like, huh? Because if I'm not rooting for myself, you know, if I'm not believing in myself, nobody else will. Right? So
true.
Big, right? That's a big advice.
So true.
Dream big and make this Figma file your own playground. Right? This should be like, it's such a simplistic business model, but it's such a great business out of this. It's like, I'm going all into this. It's simplistic, free, into premium, and eventually here as well, you could maybe sell something more high ticket. We're going to talk more about that later. So you can have free to low ticket to maybe something high ticket here at the end as well, right? So that is that. Let's go back to the presentation. Again, maxbase.com/big picture. Now let's continue with the presentation, right? Big picture. The power of free communities is real, right? It's the ultimate sales funnel and lead magnet. Give something away for free that people are used to pay money for. And that's a quote, or I'm paraphrasing, by Alex Hormozi in 100 Million.
Alright, let's do the one thing that I'm confused about is this.
Yourself selling your time. You're selling a course and community. So it's 100% scalable, which is also just genius with the subscription numbers. I'll now make it $49,000 a month, right? So set a goal, and right? If I have it, right? Building here in Gothenburg, it's gonna. If you're selling my $3 products right here, so zoom into the products. So this is my 2 products, right? And this is how I sell it, and this is how I recommend you to do as well. I have Max Free, right? This is my free community, and instead of Max Free, I get, in my case, I have my PSMA course and also the school masterclass, the light version, basically, right? And then from this, it basically selling people into Max Premium. That's my premium, right? And it costs, you know, $39 to $297 per month. Here you can have whatever price range you want. We started with $98, and I don't know at the time of this recording, it might be higher. We most likely increase it over time. But here you can just set what your prices want to be, and here you can kind of start to map out what classroom do they get access to when they pay, right? So here, for example, you can have one classroom that they get for free, or like week 1 of your premium classroom, and if they want access to the whole thing, they buy into your premium thing, right? So it's very, very simplistic, right? Traffic, or like overall business, like what classroom do they get access to when they pay, right? So $39 to $297 per month. Here you can have whatever price. And instead of Max Free, I get, in my case, I have my PSMA course and also the school masterclass.
What course in masterclass? Oh, so this one. Okay. And then classroom 2, 1 and 1. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, I think I get it. Alright, let's get to it. With the sound of laughter, and I left, and I wasted time I had, and all that you know is a. Running back, time I wasted, time I had, our glass, time I had, no.
The light version, basically, right?
Okay. Hourglass. Wait, how do I edit this? Oh, there it is. Bro, I already forgot how to use Figma.
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back.
Time I wasted, time I had, and all it's alone, it's a time I had.
All my patience, never lasting, no. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Running back, time I wasted, time I had, one after one, it's a hourglass. All my patience, never lasting, no.
I help beginner bakery vendors achieve financial success and brand recognition with my Sweet Booth Success course and community.
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back, time I wasted, time I had, one after one, it's a hourglass. All my patience, never lasting, no. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Run it back, time I wasted, time I had, one after one, it's a hourglass. All my patience, never lasting, no.
Time wasted, time ahead and all to know what
Isaac!
Alright, I know I was muted. I was just doing some work, like actual work things, my 9 to 5 job things, since people usually come in at like 8. But I usually can start like at 8 or 9. So right now, I'm actually gonna go downstairs, get some things done, then I'm gonna come back.
What I need couldn't get here faster. Chase my dreams just to wake up after. Run it back, time I wasted. Kill my head, one after one is a hourglass. All my patience, never lasting, no. Memories I'm diving head first. You know I can't breathe through the sound of laughter. Run it back, time I wasted. Kill my head, one after one is a hourglass. All my patience, never lasting, no.
Alright, I'm just gonna wear my shirt like this, cause yeah. Alright, let's see how Coffee with Max is doing. Alright, give me 1 second.
Let's see here. Madison. This Madison? Yeah, this might be Madison. Did she start just a month ago?
Yeah, I just talked to her yesterday. She just said she started her Instagram like 8 weeks ago.
Very interesting. How did she do that? I wonder. Millions of views. Like, it's like lifestyle stuff. Did you talk with her, Dylan?
Yeah,
Or?
I talked with her yesterday.
Interesting. If I were her, I would 100% doing the ManyChat strategy. I don't know her content, but if she's getting a lot of impressions, I would do the ManyChat strategy on some of her reels, and I would also do retargeting ads for all of these impressions that she's getting. So that's probably the best. Just continue to do what she's doing, and then retarget the traffic to her free school community.
Max, can I ask that question just based on what you just said?
Yep.
When you retarget ads to a video, do you mean you can just basically promote a reel and then add in the caption like, hey, if you want access to the free community, and you just put that in the caption then, is that right?
Yeah, basically, like on the event, on the previous event that I was doing, Alex said never pitch any organic content. So if you do organic stuff like Madison is doing here, and that is working really well, then I don't know if she's pitching stuff in this, but I don't think she is. It's probably just like lifestyle and just inspirational stuff. Could be, right? And so if I was her, I wouldn't change anything. I would just continue to do more organic stuff. Just do more organic because it's working very, very, very well for her. And then you do the pitching in the ad. So never pitch in organic, just pitch in an ad. If it's paid stuff, if it's a free community, I think it's fine to pitch it in the organic as well, because it's just more free value. But to answer your question then, what you do is that every single person who watches those reels or visits her profile, you can save those people in an audience. So in a bucket, you can like think of it as a bucket. You just put every single person here that has given her an impression, you save them in an audience. And then you can go to Facebook and say, hey, Facebook or Instagram, I have all of these people that have been to my page. I want to show them an ad. Not every person on Instagram or on Facebook. I just want to show ads to those people that have been to my profile already. And then that is a lot cheaper to do than going to Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, can you please find me a bunch of people who like my content? Because then Facebook will have to go out there and test it. That's more expensive than going to Facebook and just asking, hey, can you just show ads to those people who've already seen my stuff? So that is retargeting, and if you want to learn exactly how to set it up, I do teach that in the school masterclass as well in week 5. So you basically create a separate ad. You can reuse your reels if you want to. You don't boost your reels, but you create a separate ad and then you retarget them and basically say, hey, I have a free community. Go enjoy my free community where I teach you X, Y, and Z. And pretty straightforward because you just assume that they've already seen you online. Yeah.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
Yeah. Good stuff. Nice, but this is interesting. This is similar to, yeah, she's getting millions of impressions. And same thing with dating with Gracie that also joined Max Premium. She started like 4 months ago and she has 244,000 followers. And she should also start doing retargeting. They're crushing it on Instagram. It's absolutely insane to see. Yeah, cool stuff. Anything else on that point? Nope.
All good.
Okay, stuff. I have people joining my paid community on school every day, but I don't know what to provide them to get them active. I have people joining my paid community on school every day, but I don't know what to provide to get them. Let's see here if the Madison Profit Academy, Madison Career Academy, Gateway, Madison CEO Leadership. I would probably have to reach out to Madison directly because I don't think Madison is here right now. Yeah, cool. I will take a note of that and reach out to Madison directly on that one. All right. I see we have some raised questions as well. We can maybe go through over some hand raised questions in between. Let's see. Sabrina, how's it going?
Going great. How are you?
It is good. It is good.
Good. So my community just passed 100 members, the free community. So I'm gonna
Nice.
start creating my paid content, and I wanted to join the school games in August. I wanted to talk to you about that. If it's a realistic time to do it, or should I focus on doing it in September? And if so, what is like the activities that I should be doing now in July to prepare for the school games?
Yeah, like really the most important thing is just to find like a proof of concept or having something that people want to buy. That's like the main thing. And when you do have that, when you have something that people want to buy, then we need eyeballs, right? So we need like traffic, and then we need conversion, and then retention finally. But if you want to win the school games, you really just need to focus on the first two. So we need traffic or attention to an offer that is converting. That's literally it. And it sounds more simple than it is, but that's basically what we need to figure out. An offer that people want to buy, and then you just promote it. And if you have a free group that is growing, you have a lot of people in your free group that are interested in a paid offer as well, that's really, really good. You don't have to have that to win the school games, but it definitely helps. So in your case right now, I would focus on the free group first to find like a proof of concept for the free one. So to build that up, and then with that free group, you can literally do anything and everything you want after that. That's basically what Ty's doing now. He said that in the beginning of the call that you have like 4,000 in your free community right now, Thijs, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 4,000 now.
Yeah. And are you gonna launch this then next month, Thijs, to like try to win the games, or what are you? Or are you gonna launch it this month even? You said
It's gonna be this month, yeah.
Gotcha. And are you planning to win the games as well, Thijs, or?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep. All right, cool. Does that make
So
sense,
it's-
Sabrina? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really like getting dialed in on the offer, having like a really good offer, and really
Yes.
getting traffic to it. So it's not really so much about the numbers of the people that's in the free community. It's about getting the offer that's going to be the best for the paid community, and then running traffic to that.
Yeah. And obviously, if you have more people in your free community that are interested in your offer, then that helps, obviously. But it could also be better. It's better to have a smaller group, and all of them are interested in your offer, than having a big group and none of them being interested in your offer. So, yeah.
Yeah. And the school onboarding strategy that you created, do you know when that's going to be out? Because I know that will help tremendously to get people into the page.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's very good point. So now, basically, July 10th, next week, we're gonna do a huge launch on SatellMax Premium. So we're gonna launch the software, we're gonna launch new training, and a bunch of other stuff as well. And we're also building out this onboarding strategy, and we're also gonna teach other strategies that Alex talked about on the event. So onboarding strategy is a huge one. Weekly webinars in the free community is a huge one. We're going to start that as well. And then the DM strategy is also a huge one. Jennifer on the event this month, she made $55,000 just doing DMs last month from Instagram.
Wow.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
So these are really the big three. It's like weekly webinars, DMs, and onboarding calls. So we're going to teach all of that. But it all helps to have a free community. Yeah.
So should I shoot for August or September? What would you do?
It depends. If you're ready in August, I would go for August. And if you're not ready in August, I would go for September. I wouldn't
Okay.
stress it if you're not ready in September. So,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yourself? Joe, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. So I'm currently building out our funnel in high level, and I noticed that currently your masterclass goes directly to your paid. So I wondered if
Yes.
that's like a pivot on what the thinking is, or if you recommend still going down the current training with the masterclass
Yes.
PSL route.
Great question. Yes, sorry to cut you off. Did you have something you wanted to add there?
No, that's it.
Yeah, so I built out the masterclass in January, and back then we couldn't do the tracking on the School About page, so that's why we needed to have a funnel. Since then, we have received the tracking, so now we run all of the traffic to the School About page. We still use High Level for all of the backend and automations and all of that, but it's just more simple and easier to bring it directly to the School About page. So that's what we use. And so with that in mind, we will also have to update that training because it's in week number 3. So we're literally updating that as of right now. So it becomes like an update. But yeah, I would just do the School About page.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just pivot to the About page and not. Yeah, cool. And
Yes.
just in terms of the actual wording, are you still use Masterclass, and then are you using the sort of the VSL on the About? Are you considering that a Masterclass?
Yes, I would. If you go through week number, again, we're gonna update this in week number 3 now, but if you want to see kind of how we set up the School About page in week 5 when we talk about ads, I go over the newest training that we have on the School About page. But and you can a good example as well is just checking how we do it right now for Max Premium. We don't even have like a long VSL right now. It's just like a Word document. Here's what you get on the inside, and then we do a screen share of what's on the inside. It's so easy to do and literally works the best.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I actually did skip ahead to optimize the About page already, so I have got it like
Yeah.
set up as per the training, which is great. I'm just wondering
Nice.
about the semantics, like just with that button on the website, like calling that About page a Masterclass. What do you think about that? Or just like
Yeah.
like join now, or
Exactly, or like, you know, free course or free community or something like that. Or if it's not a free community, I would just like have join community.
awesome.
Yeah, I still think that having a long masterclass is really, really good though. Putting that on YouTube, for example, for everybody to see, that's great. Or having it inside of the free community, it's also great.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. Good stuff.
Thanks.
No, how's it going?
Good, Max. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I know the that's Grant Cardone hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked there a few years ago for a little bit, so
Nice.
I was there for a time. But yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around this question, so I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. But I'm still kind of struggling with what my group is going to be, or my free group's going to be, and I narrowed it down basically on our last conversation on kind of driving people to like a software type offer, because to kind of give you a background is like I work full time and I'm trying to do something else on the side that includes AI. I haven't really figured out if I'm going to sell like certain products or anything, but I'm learning how to like make apps and do certain things, and some things I can't do yet and some things I can do. So I have like one specific thing that I can sell, but I wasn't going to offer it to the group, if that makes sense, because it's mainly for business owners, and I'm not sure if I can get business owners only in a free group. So you mentioned, driving people to like a software offer works pretty well, either like an affiliate offer or like some kind of white label. So I'm just struggling. How would I like research if I want to get business owners, or at least people interested in that? And what I also noticed is a lot of the offers that I see for AI is like make money with AI and stuff like that. Like it's all generated around that. And then what they do is they sell like how to do it basically. And I don't have that yet. So if that makes sense, I'm trying to figure out what my content or how to research my content, or maybe you can drive me somewhere in the Max Premium that would help me with that, to figure out how to get the right people in the group, and then what I should do for content. And then the only other idea that I had for content, like a YouTube, would be like kind of documenting me doing this on the side.
Yeah.
And then people could kind of see how it goes as I do it. So
Yeah. Right, because it's hard, right? Trying to figure out what the offer is going to be and what the niche is going to be. It's super hard if we try to figure it out ourselves. It's pretty much impossible, because then we're just like, we're shooting in the dark, right? Maybe if I do this, maybe that will work. Or maybe if I do that thing, that will work. And then you test this one thing and normally it doesn't work, because it's a Hail Mary essentially. We just hope and pray that it's gonna work, right? So it's normally not the best way to go, to just try to put something together and hope for the best. And so what I see other people are doing, and what everybody is like that's succeeding very fast are doing, is that you just look for somebody else who's doing something successfully in the AI space, and then just do what they're doing. It sounds very weird, but it's literally the best thing to do. It's just like steal like an artist, right? So you don't copy them straight off, but you copy their concept. Like that, they're selling something that the marketplace wants, and it works. So instead of you just going there and just trying to come up with something new, just do what they do and do that, but do it in your own way. Like Iman Gadji, for example, right? I think a lot of you guys here might know who that is.
Yeah.
He's like a 22-year-old, super successful, has a mega YouTube channel, been doing software, been selling online education, making millions and millions of dollars. He's an affiliate as well. And I've been observing him, and this is basically what he's doing. Like when Andrew Tate blew up, right? He did the Tate model, where you basically go on podcast and people create reels of you, and then you share those reels and you have like a content strategy. Iman saw what Tate was doing and he copied his strategy, and that's when he blew up on the internet. Then what also Iman did was that he saw that people were doing a lot of money with higher level affiliate. So he was like, huh, interesting. He just copied the concept, did it his own way, became the #1 high level affiliate in like 1 or 2 months. And so I see a pattern of that with Iman. I see a pattern of that of a lot of very successful people as well. You just find the concept that works, and then you just do the same thing. So I would start looking for somebody out there that is doing something with AI and software that you find like inspirational and that you like, and then you just go through what they're doing and how they're selling it, and then just do literally the exact same thing.
Okay. And just search like school, YouTube, those kind of places for that stuff.
Yeah. Like if you go to YouTube and search for AI stuff, I'm sure you're gonna find somebody who's promoting something, and you want to find something that they're promoting, and you're like, oh, these guys are actually making a killing, and they are. It seems to be a fun thing. I can see myself doing this as well, and then you just R&D essentially, research and development. You just go through their stuff and see how they do it, and I promise you, they're gonna be like, oh, this is a strategy. This is what they're selling. This is why people are buying, and then you can just do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Max.
Stuff.
Huh, that's a
Can I
great.
possibly do a follow-up to that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just jump in, but what if you've already looked through the other communities and you can't find someone similar to you?
Yes, you mean if you can't find somebody who you want to like model yourself after? Is that what you mean? Or?
Yeah.
Also, that was a really good thing. I like the
necessarily like like
the going ahead and just
well, like, the content,
copying
you know,
someone
it's
else
there's
and just like doing something that's already worked.
that person that you're trying to kind of like hook and teach and help, and it's like, what if you haven't found a community like that yet, so it's hard to
So, and just for context as well, you don't necessarily have to find like a community for it, right? You don't have to find the exact same business model. Maybe if you plan to build a community about something on school and you don't find anybody else who's done that, I would say that's pretty normal because school is very new, right? And that also creates a lot of opportunity. But you might find a company that is selling a high-ticket course someplace else, or they're selling coaching with something, or they're selling a service of something in that niche, and they're successful with that. Then you can take the essence of what they have and then sell that in a community instead. So that would be my first answer. If you don't find like the exact same business model, everything is exact same. Normally you can find something that's very similar. And if you're in a niche where it's like you can't find anybody else who's selling something to that niche or making money in that niche, either you're onto like an opportunity of a lifetime, or it's a matter of that nobody else is making money from it and selling something there because maybe there's not something to sell. I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know what your niche is. But
no,
does that make sense?
everything you've shared, everything you've shared is helpful. Thank you.
Yourself. What is your niche, by the way, Sophia?
Well, like self-help, self-development, level up your life, but biblical. So for people, Christians, because everyone kind of goes to the science and goes to like you're the God, and so you venture, create your own life imagination, but I kind of want it to be in a biblical sense of like level up your life, but there's a foundation where is the original OG, you know. There's a
Oh, yeah.
creeper.
Yeah, cool. Like, there's massive communities on Christianity on Facebook,
Yes,
for
and
example, right?
I've seen the communities, but I think like because mine is like it's not for businesses. It's like more like be more aware and like regain your consciousness in your Christianity. And like I've seen
Yeah.
like spiritual communities, so like like growing your spirituality. But I don't know, it just still feels like I joined some of them, but I still feel like it's not exactly what I'm looking like what I'm trying to do. It's still a little different,
Yeah.
but it's so like I feel like it's so new that I haven't seen
Yeah.
kind of
for
other
what-
people.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I just read a book called Revelations in Business that apparently is written. It's written by a Christian author, but talks about business specifically. And so she might be someone you want to follow. I know she does seminars. I know about it because my wife, she's doing a seminar for my wife, and they're like chief nursing officers in the hospital. So that might be a person that you could look into. It's called Revelations in Business. She has a model. She has seminars. She worked for Coca-Cola, really big shot. I think she's a professor at Harvard now. So that might be a
Is
person.
the
that you
author
can, yeah, the author.
is Charlotte Stewart. I just googled. Is this?
Yeah, let
trying to
me
find
double
her.
check. I was literally reading this morning, so it's kind of funny you said that. But yeah, I think it's her.
It's like a blue-green cover with like Manhattan in the background or something like that.
Yeah, is that
Let
it?
me double.
Because that's what I'm seeing too.
I got it on the. I got it on. Yep, that's her. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so
Charlotte
she has a whole
Stewart.
bunch of stuff. I haven't looked into it much, but I was just reading, and yeah, that was something my wife was like, "Hey, this looks like a really good book," so I just read it.
Awesome. Thank you so
Yep.
much, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Sarah. Or is it Junice or Junes? Or how do-
Junes, that's my name.
Junes, that was how you pronounce
Yes.
it. Junes.
Yes, no worries. It's a bit of a tricky one. So I actually just joined 3 months ago, but I have not started. But I did start, so I'm in the game now. And I was wondering, I was a little bit confused about the actual structure of getting started. So I already lined out all of the course layout for the paid and the free community. Now, what is the next step after I would? So I was confused. Do I do the website first? Do I do because you keep saying like promote as you build, promote as you build. Is that something that you do first? Do you record the free community first, then promote? Like, what is the exact timeline of what you were doing? Because I went through almost everything, so I was just confused about like what's like actually the next step now.
Yeah. And you hear this as well, Dylan, right? This is literally exactly what we're working on right now. So it's a great question because it's a great question. Because we want to make it more clear in the trading now to have like kind of a starting kind of timeline on kind of what to do when. So that's what we're clarifying right now and what we're building out. But to answer your question, you've planned out the free and the paid, which is great. I would just focus on the free one for now. And literally, like the only thing you want to find, it's just like you want to find that little flame. Because if you're making a fire, right? If you just get the little flame going, then you can pour gasoline on it and you will have a massive flame. And the little flame is basically something called like the product market fit, right? So we just want to create something that people want to use or people want to either pay their attention to or pay their money with to access. And so I would like then the essence or the flame of a free community is just having a group about something that people are interested in. People are joining, people are engaging, and people are watching your content in your free group. So I would literally just purely focus on that, because if you can figure out the flame for the free group, then you make your life 1,000 times easier to create like a proof of concept or a flame in the paid one later as well. So to give you an example, here's what I mean by promoting as you build. Let's say if I'm gonna have a community about, I don't know, base jumping, let's say. I don't know, I've never done that, but let's say you have that about that. I would just create a school community about base jumping, create an about page about base jumping. Like in this community, we are a group of like, join this community for a base jumper, or if you want to become a base jumper, learn how to become a base jumper or improve, blah, 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 right? So you just make it clear what the community is about. And then when they join your community, I would have like a welcome post where it's just like, here's how this community works with the Loom video. I would also have a roadmap post. So it's like, we have no training in the community now, but if you wait for a week or if you wait for 2 weeks, here's the content that will come out. So the community can still be, or the course can still be empty. And then I would also add some events in the calendar. Like every other day we do a group call, right? For base jumpers. And then I would just start to promote that immediately. So I would just like do YouTube videos or do Instagram reels or tweets or whatever it is that you want to do, and try to get base jumpers in there and get them in there and talk with them, get feedback from them, and then build it out as you promote it. Yeah. That's what I would do.
Very helpful.
Good stuff. Nice.
Can I go?
Yeah, I think it's Jerome next.
Okay.
Hey Max, how are you?
It is good. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thanks. How was Vegas?
It was good. It was a great event. It was better than the first one, I would say. Like,
oh yeah?
Yeah, like Goose. I don't know if you guys know who Goose is, but he made it very fun. Like it was more of an event this time. It was nice. Yeah.
Nice, that's good. Yeah, glad you had a good time, and it looks great. And I'm excited to see the content you come out. Did you like do a vlog of the time out there?
We did a lot of podcast interviews. So I did like 5 podcasts when I was there with different people. So we have a lot of that coming out. And we shot some content as well once we were there. So yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly ask. I'm about to come back on socials today and like launch everything. I'd love for you to just quickly critique my free school community, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, sure. 100%.
Cool. I'll drop the link on the Zoom chat now.
Right. Let's see. All right, leverage creators. Helping business owners, creators, coaches build and monetize their personal brand so they can consistently attract high quality buyers on autopilot. Nice. DM me on Instagram. I would arguably change this to like learn how to. I really like that because it's a free community, right? And a free course. So I would say like learn how to monetize your personal brand. Something. Learn how to monetize your personal brand as a creator or coach.
What's going on here?
And generate more leads or something like that. I like this though. I'm not saying that it's better, but you could arguably make it a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a lot of text.
Yeah, it does look quite bulky.
Yeah. Your network is your net worth. Monetize your personal brand. Yeah, it looks really good. And the video, I'm not going to check the entire video now. I can do that after the call, but it's 11 minutes long. And it's you talking, and then it's like a VSL, who it's for, who it's not for.
Yep.
It's good. Yeah, this looks good. Like I would... Yeah, it looks good. Professional feel, 100%.
Yep.
Nice. So join Leverage Creator for all things personal branding, monetizing, networking. Again, here I would have like learn how to. Like, why should I join this? Like, what do I learn in here? So I would potentially add something like that. Who we are for. Yes. You have already made good money, want leverage cash vehicle. What do you get inside? Total value. Yeah, and the call to action at the end. I like it. I think this is more than good enough to just get people in here now, Jidro. I would just like promote it and then like adjust it as you go. I like it.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try go for the school games this month, and I've got a follow-up call with someone straight after this, and my strategy is to push 999.
Yep.
And then downsell to 99 a month if they don't want the one-on-one. So.
All right.
Yeah, that's my goal.
And also, why should people DM you on Instagram?
Yeah, I was wondering
for
about
questions
that.
Or
yeah, just to connect with me on Instagram. Do you think I should take that out or like rename that?
If you have something like that, I would like tell them like why or give them like message me this keyword, then you will get X or something. But it's also like you have two different call to actions, which I would try to actually avoid. I would just have like only join the group, honestly, so that they, yeah.
I might just change that to follow me on Instagram or follow me on YouTube or something.
Oh, you mean here? I would delete it completely. I wouldn't have any link there,
okay.
honestly.
No links.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No links.
But this is your free community, right? And then you're gonna push
Yeah.
it paid as well. Is that the plan, or yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna launch the paid today as well. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. Good stuff.
All right. Appreciate
Excited
it. Thank
to see
you.
how it goes.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. Tom, how's it going?
Hi. Good to be there again. Good to see
Yeah.
you.
Likewise.
Yeah, I had a couple of questions, but I already stated them in the thingy. But I can just you did want to make sure that you didn't already go over them, right?
We can check. We went over a few of them. Do you know if
Okay.
it's on the?
Well, I joined later on this call, so I don't want to make ask the same questions that were already that I already asked.
No, it's fine. Like we can cover the question now. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I got a couple of questions. So now, basically, what I did is I told everyone in my paid community that I'm gonna start a free community too, and the feedback has been quite fine. So that's nice. I mean, still have to see what it will look like when I really launch it. Still, I was wondering, because now also with this free community that I just saw on the screen, like there's a lot of value in it, and I want to stay away from that a bit. So I wonder if like just having a free community is if that's enough. And I also already have a free community on Discord. So basically want to get everyone from Discord to school, but maybe it doesn't make sense at all. I'm still a bit like in the middle of, do I have to do the free community or not, basically?
Yeah, I like. Yeah, we saw your question before. Like you basically asked how to move from Discord over to school, right?
Yeah.
And how I did it, because I have a community on Facebook, and then when I moved it over to school, basically what I did is that I created a new course or something new that they haven't received before, and then I basically announced it in Discord that, hey, I just launched this new training, and the only place where you can get it is inside of our free school community. I also did like a banner or like a pinned post where I was like, yeah, we moved it over to here, and we're closing down this community. And then somebody like Ronald added as well that, yeah, not everybody from Discord will join over to your school, which is fine, because I actually see that could be a good thing, because you only get the active people over, and if people are not active, it doesn't really matter. And what was your other question? If you like need to have a free community?
Yeah, if that makes sense. Anyway, because did you? Because I also was wondering that in the beginning you didn't do the onboarding calls, right? You just promoted the paid community in the free community.
Yes. Are you guys, or are you specifically, are you in the school games, like the actual school games community?
Yes.
Because on the event now in Vegas, everything that Alex Hamosa talked about was 3 different promotion strategies. It's onboarding calls from a free group, DM strategy from a free group, and weekly webinars in a free group. And on Monday, I can share this with you guys as well. So if I share here, I just had a profile, had to look it up. If you go into the games here, right? Hormozy Q&A 9, Retention Masterclass. If you guys check the first 10 minutes of this video, they actually talk about Max Premium, because we talked about this a lot on the Las Vegas event, and he basically mentions Max Premium because we do onboarding calls, and he talks about this strategy, how powerful that is, and all of it stems from the free group. So it's very cool now to see that Hormozy and some other people as well starting to see the power of the free community. It's very, very powerful. It's like and I think Hormozy has been saying that for a long time. It's like you're getting leads. If you're running paid ads, you're getting leads into your free community for $2-3. It's like a gold mine, and most of us are not leveraging it enough. We're only doing the onboarding calls. So by doing the DM strategy and the weekly webinars, we can probably leverage it a lot better. So that's why I think I don't think none of us really understand how powerful it is to build the free community. And it's just, over time, it's going to be absolutely like a super golden resource to use.
So
And does it make sense to do the onboarding calls like later on? Because yeah, I feel like they cost quite a lot of time, and especially if you have a high ticket product or you let someone like an appointment setter do it, then it makes sense. But especially in the
Yeah.
beginning, can you just skip
Yeah.
it and still have the results from it by doing like the DM strategy, basically what you were saying?
I think the DM strategy is great to do as well, but maybe even better is the weekly webinar. Like,
Yeah.
the guy right now who's on the leaderboard, let's see here, Kyle. He's like the number 2 biggest school community as of right now, all time. Let's see if we check him out. All time. So this guy right here, Kyle, he is growing a lot right now, and he is doing weekly webinars. I think that is his main thing. So I don't think he's doing the onboarding strategy or the DM. He's just doing weekly webinars and he's crushing it. And that's one-to-many, right? So you don't really need a setup for that. You can just like do a webinar and then convert. And I think Kyle has a free community as well. Yeah, this one, right? So this is probably a good group to join. Yeah, to check out. I haven't done it myself.
No. Yeah. Cool.
So this is probably one of those webinars. Yeah, he's crushing it. So he's really good retention as well. Yeah.
All right, and last question then, and so other people also have time. I had some other questions, but I'll skip it for the next one. I'm not there yet anyway with this, but I'm still struggling with my. So I have a landing page now. I send everyone to my landing page. I have a VSL on that, and I do that because, yeah, basically with payments they go through Stripe, and I can do PayPal, so that's nice, and I can use affiliate, which is also great. But what I want to do now is to basically link as much people to my about page, and then from there, like say, have a link with like, hey, if you can only pay, or if you don't have a credit card, click here or something. But I wonder 2 things. One is the VSL on my landing page. Should I replace that with like the Loom video too? That like where it explains the school community. That's my first question, and then my second question is, I'm also a bit worried with this method because I still want to set up the affiliate. Can I do both or not? Or yeah, how do you see that?
Yeah, so like integrated affiliate system is coming to school, right? And it's coming this year. So it's coming sooner than we think, right? So that's something I would keep in mind if I were you, because if you're building your entire business now with another affiliate system, you will most likely want to use the integrated one when that comes around. But then the problem is, like, are you in Germany or?
No, but I do have a lot of international.
Yeah.
Not all. I think like half of my audience now, of my paid members, are on PayPal.
Yeah, because it's a thing in Europe, right? That people don't have credit cards or like debit cards.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I'm from the Netherlands, and here it's already like, okay, so like, not a lot of people have credit cards, but yeah, Germany also. But I mean, definitely a lot of countries, it's not a normal thing to have a credit card.
people don't even have debit cards.
They do have debit cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that doesn't
works
work
as well, right?
No.
What?
No. We use like a separate system for that in the Netherlands,
Oh,
also
really?
in Germany, by the way. So I don't know.
In Sweden,
you-
we can use them.
I was gonna
I
say
used-
you're from Sweden, but there it does work.
Interesting. Yeah, well, yeah. Then it is kind of what it is. I don't know why it is like that, but
Yeah, I was also thinking like maybe I should, because the only big reason is like, okay, the school games, right? But like, I mean, I
Yeah.
would love to, but at the end of the day, money is money. Like, yeah, if you have 120 paying members, not through school, you're still having 120 paying members.
yeah, 100%.
So that's a bit difficult, you know, like.
Yeah. Well, I would. Your question was, sorry, like if
Yeah,
you
sorry.
continue as is.
Yeah, well, one, if I should replace the VSL with the same video that I'm using on the about page.
Yeah.
That was one, and two. Should I just like continue with or just promote the about page on school?
Yeah, like I really like the VSL where you just have the Google Doc and then you show the inside. It might not be the best VSL to have for cold traffic because people don't know you yet and your store yet, and they haven't received any value from you yet, right? But my philosophy kind of is that the conversion, like the sale, it doesn't happen on the about page. It does it does, right? That's where people pay, but people don't pay on that page. The sale doesn't really happen on that page. The sale happens before they get to that page. So that's why I like to have the free group, right? Because that's why I bring all of the people into the free group. I try to give as much value as I can. And then when they do get to the about page, they already know me. They already know the value that I've been giving them. So I don't have to sell them so much on the soft values on like me and who I am and why you should trust me and like me. I have already done that before. So I don't need a super complex hour-long webinar or VSL on my about page. I just use a very simple one and just cover here's what you get. And then I do all of the selling before they get to that page. And that's why I think a free group is so powerful to have.
Yeah. Makes sense. So I can just replace the VSL with the Loom video. That's, yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Good stuff. Nice. Kevin, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
It was good.
So
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. I originally started a school community for like helping funnel to my workout app that I built. But I'm realizing that the return on investment doesn't seem to make sense to me because the app itself is only $5 a month. It's not really a high ticket thing. I'm also not like a personal trainer. I just did it because I was just annoyed with how workout tracking apps were. And so my buddy and I decided to build one. But as I've been thinking about pivoting my community now to something else, and I did like everything. I built out a workout program, like how to explain it and all that. But I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't feel comfortable providing more because I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not like, it just feels like I'm kind of being, for lack of a term, like almost like I'm not giving a lot of value. So as I've been thinking about pivoting more towards what I do in my day job, which I work in a tech company as a product manager. And within like a year or two, they kind of promoted me up to a director level. And so I make good money. I'm doing this because I just love this type of stuff. But I feel really weird about ever promoting myself. So this is just awkward for me in general. Two, I'm trying to, so I guess I'm trying to figure out, should I pivot? And then if I do pivot, what should my hook be? And maybe I just need to get over it. Like, I've seen you do like the $600,000 in a year. And it's like, yeah, I could totally tell them like, I can show you how to make 6 figures and nail it on an interview because I hire these people and like, that's my job. Is that the right route to go? Like, 1, should I pivot? 2, how do I get people to funnel them into like a free community? And I'll probably start out with that like Q&A, just meeting them and talking to them. Because like my job isn't like a technical job. Like there's technical aspects. And depending on the industry, like I might probably just target software as a service product management, where you have to know like certain technologies, like what's an ETL, those types of things. And I can give that fundamental layout. But it's not like computer programming where it's like, hey, use this package and then you can go and create and compile it here. It's pretty diverse because you're managing a product. So you're having all parts of the product lifecycle. So any suggestions on that? Clarifications maybe?
Yeah, like it all comes basically just back to the basics, which is just the product market fit. Like if you're creating a product for a marketplace, whether that it's like an informational product or an app or like a physical product, if we don't have a market who wants it, right, nobody will buy it. Right. And when we do have something that people want to buy, then marketing becomes super easy because then we don't have to promote ourselves. We can just promote this thing that people want, and then it kind of sells itself, right? So that's where I would start if I were you. So instead of trying to figure out like the details on exactly what it's going to be, or maybe this is better, or maybe that thing is better, that's like the biggest entrepreneurial trap, right? Because you know what's the best, right? You know what people need, but it's not necessarily what people want. So we need to figure out as what the market wants. And the easiest way to do that is to find somebody else who is doing it successfully and copy their framework or their product market fit.
Yeah, I found someone that does that. There's a really big guy in product management. It's like Roman or something like that. That I've consumed his content, which also makes me feel weird about trying something new. 'Cause I'm like, hey, there's a guy that knows how to do this, but I haven't seen any community around it. And and in terms of like product market fit, like that feels very natural for me for like a SaaS product. Because like I but the other thing too is I work for an organization where we have like I can go to the UX research department and be like, hey, like I want to figure out these things, and then give me these metrics and gain sight, and give me like I have that system built. When you're building out this like these courses, like my main feedback mechanism is like social media, which I have very little experience in. So how would you go about like getting the word out? Like with Instagram, if I have very few followers, like, honestly, I'm pretty much starting at zero because I just never really used it before. How do you go from that to like get the word out to people and build that up?
Yeah, like Alex says that the ultimate lead magnet is when you give away something for free that people are used to pay money for. So if you're gonna sell a course on doing X and everybody else is selling that course for $2,000 or $5,000, and then you come around, this guy on YouTube, and you're like, hey guys, I have a course where I teach you how to do X. Everybody else is selling that for $5,000. Mine is free. If you can do that, it will just spread by itself.
Okay.
That's how I started to grow on YouTube, because everybody was doing marketing agency courses and everybody was paying them. And I was like, I started doing videos on it and how to do it, and of course that was free. And everybody's like, why do you give this stuff away for free? And I know that Thijs, for example, Thijs did a post inside of Max Premium, and I think it was you, Thijs, and you get messages from people in your group, and they said like, hey Thijs, like, why are you doing this for free or something like that, right? I can't believe that you're giving this away for free. Yeah. So that is what we want to like get to. If you can give away stuff for free that people like, I don't understand, are you doing this for free? That's really when we've hit like the golden nugget type of thing. And then again, what I would do is that I would just go through, see like, okay, people in the market, they're buying a course about these things and they're selling it for X amount of money. I'm just gonna do what they do, but better. I'm gonna give it away for free, and that's gonna be my growth strategy. And if you can figure that out, then you just tell people about that on internet, in tweets, or on Instagram, or YouTube videos, and then it will grow by itself. That's the reason why it grows, because you have the value. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Super helpful. Thank you.
Nice stuff. Alessandro, congratulations to your win in the school games.
Yeah, thanks, man.
How does it feel?
Going to Vegas. Pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it was a very cool journey. It took me 3 months to actually win, because the first time I won with another guy, but I didn't actually know what, I was just in the team. Second time I tried, made 12k, but I lost. This time I finally won. Yeah.
Let's go.
Everything's going well. Pretty excited for Vegas. It's gonna be a big expense. Like I already see the money going down in my bank account, but it's worth it. So
it's 100% worth it.
Yeah. Biggest social proof ever. The photo with Hermosi and the network is gonna be worth it. So yeah, my question is, I'm starting
How
to
long
do
is this
boarding
thing?
calls because I'm going a little bit with low ticket. I'm a high ticket guy, but I want to scale with low ticket because high ticket requires way more maintenance and it's taking too much time. So I want to try to go with low ticket and I want to try with onboarding calls. The question is, how do you actually structure the calls? Because I'm doing them, but I have no idea how to actually structure them. I'm just doing consulting and then sales for later. But I don't think it's just how do you structure them?
Yeah, we're gonna do training on this. We're working on this now, but Dylan might be the best person to answer this, honestly. I don't know if you were zoned out, Dylan, but how do we structure the onboarding calls? It's basically what Alessandro is asking.
Yeah, basically, the way that you should structure the calls, like the first thing that you should do in the calls is just focus on providing value for the person jumping on the call, and that's kind of how you should highlight them anyway. Just provide as much value as possible, but basically just structuring the call is like, just introduce yourself and just keep it casual, like just have a normal conversation. That's basically what it is. Talk for like 2-3 minutes just to introduce, and then you can kind of transition it and just kind of ask them like what they're struggling with. That's kind of what basically asking them like why they booked in the call and what they were kind of looking to get out of it. And then yeah, just kind of figuring out what their main pain points are and figuring out if it even makes sense to. That's the biggest thing. Like if it doesn't make sense for the person and they're not in the right space, then it's not like you need to pitch them on the idea that they should join your community, because like I said, you're providing value first and foremost. And then yeah, just figure that out, kind of get some of the pain points out of the way for them, see if they have income to make sense to join, if they have the time as well, the dedication. And then yeah, just kind of like just share your screen and just kind of show what's inside of the community and how it can really help them. And then yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not like a sales call or anything. It's really not what it is. I mean, it's just honestly you seeing where somebody's at, finding out what they need help with, and showing them that your community is what's going to actually help them. That's kind of why they're on the call in the first place. So
Okay. So I shouldn't structure it like I shouldn't answer all of their questions, like literally solve all of their problems. I should just see if it makes sense. Or like
yeah,
answer
the questions if you can,
Okay.
but also show them that like, hey, look, we can sit here for like 30 minutes and I can answer all of these questions. But I have something for you that's not only just going to answer your questions in this 30 minutes that we have, but it's going to help you like tomorrow, next day, next week, 2 weeks from now, right? So that's kind of how you should structure it. Like still give them the value on the call, but show them that there's something that can provide value apart from just today. Like,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's great. Okay. That makes it. They make it like. Yeah, that's clear, because the problem was that like it felt strange to do like a sort of sales call for like $100. I wasn't used to it. Like closing low ticket is way harder. I thought, like I'm used to close 2, 3, 4K deals, and now I can't even close like a guy for $100.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, because that's the thing that you can't. It is different. That's kind of why it was like a different transition as well. Because I come from the same thing where I was selling like $2,000 retainers monthly, right? But it's like. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not salesy, right? Like you're just generally having like the conversation with the person and seeing where they're at, and then just telling them that, hey, I have this thing. You're obviously gotten a little portion of what we're about, so here's the rest of it, and if it makes sense for you. So yeah, it is a little bit different. You kind of have to rewire your brain in a different way, because yeah, you're not selling to business owners anymore and pitching them on 4-figure contracts, right? Like it's a little different. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Love it. So yeah, that was it for my question. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Dion.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
yeah, we should have
Good
that
stuff.
coming out. So we're in the works of doing that. So.
Yeah. And also, in the meantime, Alessandro, I linked it in the chat, but it's a YouTube video that you can check out, and it's a recording of Dylan actually doing a sales call in that video.
Okay.
So if you want to review that, you can see exactly how Dylan is doing a call, which can
Yeah,
be
absolutely.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Super useful. Thanks, Max.
Nice stuff. Ronald, how's it going?
Oh, I'm good. I actually even lost the question I was about to add.
Gotcha.
it's
Maybe.
I didn't write it down. Maybe
if it
like,
pops up.
well, actually, like the first question that I had, like, there's a person that was already talking about it, like, is the free group thing. Like, when you use, like, when you send the traffic to the free group instead of like trying to send the person to a landing page and stuff like that. So yeah, the free group is better. Well, okay, I have like I just have a question now. So when you doing like the Facebook ad thing, does school provide you with things that you can like target people on the free group, or do you just have to take the email from the
I want to
free
make an
group
oddity
then
on when people
to
join
run
my
the
school
ads from there?
community suite boost success.
I mean,
okay,
if we have
okay.
like an audience, or if we target like previous leads, is that what you mean?
I don't quite get what you're saying, but like what I'm saying is like once you're on Facebook, like trying to set up the ads on Facebook, are we like have like a specific code you can transfer to Facebook so they can target the free group, the people in the free group, or do we have to manually like take their email, then move it over to Facebook that way?
Got you. I see what you're saying. So you want to show ads to people who are in your free group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is an event, as it's called. It's called like a page view event. I show you how to do that in the week number 5 in Max Premium. In week 5, when we talk about ads, week 5 ads, and then there's a video called retargeting. I can link it in the chat, but that's basically where I go over how to do that. So it's 100% possible to do. It's not that hard at all once you set everything up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all.
Yeah. Good stuff. Nice. Thijs.
What's up? So, I just found out about this yesterday. There's like an option to like sell something like one-time payment in school, right?
Yes.
So I kind of had a question about that. So a couple people in my community, within phone flipping, there's a thing called like a private buyer. So it's someone that will like buy all your phones, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's included in my paid community. I give away 3 private buyers, and it's just like one buys cracked phones, one buys broken, one buy, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I was thinking, should I create, because I'm getting a couple messages that's like, I'll just buy the private buyer. I don't need the whole course. So, should I put the private buyer, in my free course and charge money for it? Like also as an option?
Do people want it?
Yeah, people want it really bad. So
okay, nice.
In the paid course, it's like you get the private buyers and you get a ton of more knowledge, and then the other option would just be buy the private buyers.
How much can you sell that for?
That's kind of what my question was, because I don't know how to price that. My masterclass is it's gonna go up to like $87-$97 a month, but I didn't know if I should price the private buyers higher than that or lower than that.
What do you think it's worth? I have no idea, so that's why I'm asking you. Like, what do you think you can kind of charge for it?
I mean, I would say they're worth a couple, definitely over what the masterclass is going to be.
Yeah.
Because I paid a lot to get access to them. It took me months and a lot of money to get access to those people. So,
$200?
What's up?
Is it $200 or $100 or $300 or?
I'm
not sure exactly what I would price it at, but
I can kind of help with that, like cause like Max kind of confused, so I can like actually like add something to it, then make you have an idea about it. So you have like a paid group. How much you charge for the paid group?
It's gonna be $87 a month.
Okay,
I think I called you
so
a bad
$87
word.
a month.
So kind of interesting there. Time purchase
It's
offer,
probably like some of
which
the people
doesn't
on the
have to
paid
be a
group
course.
probably,
And
like,
I want to keep
drink
hitting
for
this.
1
It's
month, then they
the
quit.
functionality
So on the
allows
paid
somebody to
group,
make a
you
purchase
charge
one time.
people
There's a
for-
lot of things you can sell for
you charge
one
people
time,
87,
right? So like
but
a
you give
course
them
is
access
obviously
to the
one
private
thing. You can
buyer,
also
right?
sell service. You can sell one-on-one.
So now it does not really make a lot. It doesn't make sense to me for you to charge the people on the free group, the private buyer for like 200. It just don't make sense. They can just drink, right? The paid group. So it's either you like lower the price or you make it the same. Then they realize that, oh, let me just drink the paid group.
Yeah. That
I don't know
kind of
if
makes.
I don't know if I should make it higher or lower, because because if they just bought it, it would just be like a one-time thing. But if they bought into the masterclass, then I could get them on the next month and the next month and everything like that. So I want them to join the masterclass. I don't really want them to buy the private buyers.
Okay, then well that way you can probably like make it a little more, not
Yeah, that-
not too much, but at the same time, a lot of people just gonna see it just doesn't make sense to them.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Tyus, right? Why I'm excited about this is because Alex literally talked about this on the event, and this is what Kyle is doing, who's the second biggest community right now. He has something that he's selling in the free community, and what happens with that is that he gets money back pretty much immediately. So when people get into his free community buying his one-time thing, he gets cash back immediately, right? So it feeds his advertising. So if you check, I don't know if you're in the school games right now, but I haven't watched it yet. But if you watch the most recent one-day event with Alex, I would watch that because Kyle is there, and he is now the biggest community, and he was dropping bombs in there. But they talk about this having a product there that you sell, so you get some money coming in immediately, and then you get them into recurring as well. Like Hormos is all over this, so if you can figure this out, he's gonna love you for it, and you will probably have a really good setup. So, but I kind of agree with Ronald as well. Like if they can buy it very expensive here and then recurring gets the same thing, but then it's kind of weird. But maybe you can bundle it with something else. So give them like a really good deal on something for a one-time price. And if you can charge $200 one-time thing and they get something that they really need, and then you can also use that thing after they buy that thing, right? You can also use that as a sales mechanism to get them into the recurring also. So you can use that as an opportunity to be like, nice, now you have this thing. That's going to help you to do X, Y, and Z, and you're going to crush it. Now, if you want even more help and support to just maximize this thing or achieve your income goals faster with phone flipping, now go in and buy the recurring community as well.
Okay. And you said like bundle the private buyers with something else. So should that something else be something that's already like something that's really good that's already in the paid course, or should it be something that's not even in the paid course? Like maybe one-on-one call, or do you know what I'm talking about?
Best case scenario, don't sell something that is not scalable, right? Because if a bunch of people start buying one-on-one calls, you're gonna have one-on-one calls all the time. So if you can sell something that is digital, right? It's scalable. So if somebody buys something for $200, that they get something immediately, that's the best. But if you give it away something that is already in the course, maybe you can give something else. Maybe they get a mini course that's not in the paid one. So they get something digital and they also get an extra mini course or something on how to use that thing or something like that. I would give that some thought, because if you can get like a one-time off for a lot of people in the free one, it will help you tremendously. Like Alex Ramosi will think you're a genius. He will love you for it. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely do a lot of brainstorming about that.
Cool.
Thank you.
And Isaac, he posted a picture. So basically 50% would take one time, 50% would take subscription if the one-time price is 35% higher. Yeah. Okay, so let's read what Isaac is saying. Alex said this in the Hormosi Q&A 8+1 time purchase in the one-time purchase masterclass. So basically 50% would take one time, 50% would take the subscription if the one-time price is 35% higher. If you make them the same, then it shifts more towards an a la carte and one time. Okay, so I don't really get that. I would have to listen into it, but Alex is all over this, Ty. So if you can sell something one time, even if it's not that much, if you just get some cash back from a lot of people one time, it's great. It's really good. So, yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Hubert, how's it going?
Hi, it's been great.
Nice.
I actually have some questions, and in the question section, I also asked some. You will have 3 in a row, basically, but I didn't ask you the thing which I want to ask you now. So the first thing would be, in terms of ads for your course, what is the lowest amount per day in dollars that it's reasonable to put into ads? For example,
Yes.
if you used to do roofing, it was like going below 100 was not pretty good. So what it makes sense to invest in ads when it's this time in terms of like money wise?
Yes. Is it for your own community? Or
Yeah, basically.
yeah. Well, if you're, I don't think you needs to be a specific dollar amount, honestly, because if you get leads for $2, you spend $10 per day, you're gonna get 5 leads. If you get them for $5, you spend $20 per day, you get 4 leads. So I would just start to run some ads with an amount that you are comfortable with. You could arguably start with as little as $10 per day, and if you get leads for $2, you're getting 5 new leads every day that comes in. So you can start lower and then increase it as you go. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. Yeah, but I would also only do paid once you do some organic as well, because they really help each other out a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the questions I have written into the section of Simio or something like this was the software.
Yep, Slido.
Yeah. Now you can read it and just ask me maybe because you might not understand the whole topic.
Yeah, I don't see your name in the questions.
It's anonymous. I didn't.
Okay.
Put the name.
So the first one was, should I niche down with my offer? Is that it?
Yeah, so basically the main point is I watched Alex Hormozzi video and
Yep.
he realized something to me that if you're gonna go as a personal trainer in online space and you're gonna be for everyone, you can't maybe charge that much money, but when you're gonna be specific to the person, the more people are gonna feel that you are more for them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought about.
Yeah, he talked about this on the event as well. It's like, if you have a smaller group of people that you're selling to, then you can increase the price, right? So that's kind of how you can solve that equation. If it's less people, then you could charge more, and you can make the same amount of money if you have more people that you sell to, but it's cheaper. That's the theory, right? But then also you need to have a group of people to sell to that actually can buy it as well and want to buy it. Like if you're targeting younger males who wants to get an aesthetic body, like most younger guys, when you're 17, 18, or even early 20s, you don't have too much money, right? So having something low ticket or even free that goes into a low ticket, I think is really, really good play. Even having something free, I think it's massive, especially now when we have school and you can use that as a growth mechanism to grow your socials as well, right? If I did it, I would have a free group, a low ticket group, and then have like a high ticket mastermind. I think that is the best setup for most businesses, to be honest. But I think it's good though that you target 17 to 28 and it's for guys. And then like, I think that is cool. But I would still kind of go with something free initially. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking to make something like, because when you are not that famous,
yeah,
I think it's a good way to provide one-on-one coaching, so you can, like, because you have time, you can make still more money because it's one-to-one.
Yeah.
Like an agency model, kind of. With a fitness thing, it's not really that like with agency that you have to check ads all the time. You're
Yeah.
like a coach. And when you're gonna have a lot of people and you can just feel that you have too much VIP coaching for your business, you can then make paid community basically.
Yeah, like, let me see here. I don't know if I've showed you this guy before, but this guy, K Bogies or Bogues.
Yeah, I didn't see
For,
him.
oh, you haven't seen him?
I didn't.
Okay, he has 450,000 subscribers and he's getting millions of views on his videos. 5.5, 3 million, 2.6 million, 2.2. And this guy makes the most simple videos in the world. It's literally him outside.
He basically trained and he explained the exercise
1 sec.
in the background. Is that right? Is that the thing?
Sorry, what you said?
He
There was
basically
audio.
trained and he explained as a personal trainer the exercise, the technique of exercise. Is that the
thing.
Yeah, like he literally just sits in his gym like this, and he talks about training, and then he goes outside with a voiceover, and he's like, "Here's how I do pull-ups and why it is powerful, etc." And then he talks about, basically how he does the training.
Super basic.
Yeah,
When
it's
I get the
super
value,
basic.
yeah.
But it's valuable. Like he knows what he's talking about, so people are listening and people are watching. Millions of people are watching. And then if we just check out his funnel, then we do the latest video 10 days ago. His funnel is basically for courses, recipes, exclusive content, or just to support the channel, click here. Boom. And then you're taken to a $25 per month product.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you go to his website, he also has one-on-one coaching, I think. You know, he's selling a bunch of stuff. He would benefit from school like crazy. This guy would probably crush it in the games. Yeah.
That's really good that you showed me this, because I'm kind of person on the boring side. I don't like flashy effects. I just like talk straight, raw, think. Because if you want to learn anything, I think you have to just focus and not have these flashy lights everywhere. So
like
this is amazing.
Honestly, Hubert, do this. Do his most popular videos and just copy what works.
Yeah.
Just copy what he is doing. I would just do that. Like, yeah. And obviously what helps this guy as well is that he has super low body fat. He's very, very ripped. And that is also a big reason why he gets a lot of attention, right? So yeah, that's
I'm
also
kind of
something.
ripped, but I think like I'm not ashamed of my body, but that's okay. Also I was thinking, you know, Gumroad?
Yes.
So
The website?
basically, yeah. I think you have to have any product even if you have like 10 subscribers, because in the end you want to make money. So I made an ebook, and soon I'm gonna put this on Gumroad, because it's pay per sale thing. You don't have to pay for Gumroad. So just to have some product in the background and doing like videos, and like that's the thing. Like, I know you are talking about this making free school, but I just started this, and like to have only 8 people inside the group, which only one person maybe from that is active and paying $99. I'm not okay with that. I think if you're just gonna make maybe this paid product, maybe some free course or Facebook free group, maybe it's not gonna be that amazing like school, but when you're starting out, I think this is a good thing. And then when you're gonna see that people like you, that they're going to your one-on-one coaching or other things, then I think it's a good way to just make free community and put your strategy with onboarding. And that's what I think. If I'm doing any mistake, just tell me, but I think this is like good way to do it.
I would honestly, I just linked his YouTube channel in the chat. I would just follow him and I would just like do like 20 of his videos, try to figure out the traffic, and then I think having a free community is a no-brainer thing, because you're building an email list, and then from that community you can promote whatever you want later, whether that's a paid community or an ebook or high ticket course. But I think having a free community is like literally the best thing you can do. But
tell me what you wanted to say.
No, that's basically it. I would try to figure out the content, and I think following what Cape Boges is doing is really, really great. I would just learn from him, pick up what he's talking about, and then just talk about that yourself as well.
Like, I'm so happy that you showed me this person, because I was really thinking about what to do, and a lot of people, they simply talking all the time about fat loss, all the time, like flashy things, all these things. And what I like about this person is simply, I would say, when you have raw videos and you have a lot of views, this is very, 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 very high quality views, I think, because these people want to be educated and not be like entertained, if that makes sense. Yeah. The third question I actually have, I don't know how you deal with this. Basically, you solved that thing for me by showing this person, but any ideas if you don't know what to talk about, like your ideas for content, or in your case, it's
a little bit easier, I would say, because you have now podcasts from all these meetings with Alex Hormozy, all these things. So, but did you ever had, probably you had this time when you simply didn't know what to talk about in the next video?
Yeah, I kind of have that. I had that very recently until I decided that I'm gonna do more like school tutorials. But I for a long time, like I still don't. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube, right, and how to do it. I still don't know it 100%. But the best thing you can do is to find what other people are doing, and just do what they do. It sounds, but that's literally it. Like I met Faroon's little brother also. He was on the event with Hormozy as well. He has a younger brother. I don't remember how old he was, maybe 16 or 17. And he's doing short form content on YouTube, getting millions of impressions. Like he's really, really good. And he said the same thing. It was just like, you find a video that is working and you copy it and you just do it slightly different. And that's what Faroon is doing on LinkedIn as well. He has like a lot of followers on LinkedIn. He's getting all of his sales. He made $64,000 in new monthly recurring revenue sales in 1 month, purely from LinkedIn organic. And Faroon says the same thing. Just copy what works. He finds other posts that are crushing it. He take them, redo them in his own way, and post them, and then they crush it as well. So
yeah, I'm doing the same with YouTube with title.
Yeah.
And I see that I'm getting the views when I copy someone title. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about my way. One person actually commented me, "Oh, everybody's copying. Every YouTuber is doing the same thing." I didn't even comment this because, like, that's how you're gonna win. You see what works. And yeah, but in terms of this LinkedIn, I think it depends on which offer you have, because I don't think like people who want to train that on LinkedIn, they are more B2B platform.
Yeah, I agree.
So
But YouTube is great for you.
yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, you're gonna have more questions, like the questions you answered, you're gonna have in this section, but you just answer it, so you don't need to answer it again.
Okay.
And
Nice.
yeah, I think that's all which I wanted to ask. One question, the last one. I'm happy that we're gonna get the high level, but do you know when this will come? Is it like soon, very soon, or?
Yeah, everything is done now. So now I'm just recording the content for it. So our internal date is July 10th. So basically next Wednesday.
Yeah, but when I had account on Go High Level and I paused the subscription, is it possible to go back to that the same account?
No, you will get a new one.
New one. Do you think support will help me to put all these things into your account, which you're gonna create?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Alternatively, what you can do is just to export all of the contacts that you have there onto a file so that you can import them to the new account. That can be important if you still want those leads, etc. But we're gonna give you a whole new snapshot with everything you need for school. So website, funnels, calendars, and everything. So
This is nice because you can make a landing page for this one-on-one VIP coaching, and then
Yep.
you can tweak for school.
Yes.
And last, I don't know if you know this, Iman Gaji, he, like you just said, he's the first on Go High Level affiliates, yeah?
yes, I still think he's number one.
Do you think how much potentially he can make
I think he's making $500,000 a month.
just from affiliates?
Yeah, at least 200,000-300,000.
Yeah, I
easy.
saw his videos. He have so big reach on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, he's making a lot.
Yeah, anyway, thank you so much, and I'm gonna just study this guy. So
Nice.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you.
Good stuff. Cool. That's it for today, son. Thank you for the call, guys. And
can I-
another one to know. Do you have something quick, Ronald? I have to jump into a call.
Oh yeah. I was about to talk about the Tit and Andrew thing. Tit and what's his name again? Okay, like the social media scaling strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like do you think it's gonna matter like from how like people make these videos? Is there like a specific thing they use to like kind of set it up like that?
Oh, you mean in terms of editing?
Yeah, not really, but like well, they eventually gonna have like people that edit them. So like, do you think they have like a system for it so they can have it go smoothly?
Yes, I'm sure they do. Like, or I kind of know the concept of the annotate model, but I'm not an editor, so I can't really speak on that. But but we can talk more about the annotate model on like tomorrow's call or something like that if you want. I will have to jump on another call now, but it's a very interesting strategy. So yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Max. I'll try to get on the call tomorrow.
Cool. Sounds good. Nice meeting you guys. We talk soon. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, yeah, that was way too long of a Zoom, but yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to stay in that Zoom because there was some gems being